Hey guys, it's Eric here with Fit Ministry, here with our workouts for the month of March. We're doing the All-American, we're going to phase 2. All right, we're gonna progress and make it a little bit harder, just a different format, shake it up a little bit. That's what we need to do to keep seeing results, giving our body fresh stimulus. So we're still gonna do some primers. We got some new primers for you this month. So today is lower, we're gonna do back side of the body, hamstrings and glutes, and then upper front, which is chest, shoulders, and triceps, and abs. All right, so we're gonna start with the lower. We're gonna do one primer here for the deadlift. You're gonna wrap a band around your hips. You're gonna come back about 6 inches and you're gonna extend out, squeeze the glutes. Back, extend out, squeeze and hold it there for about 2 seconds. We're gonna do 2 sets of 12 reps of that, just to get the glutes ready to work. And then we're going back to our old familiar. We're gonna keep working on refining our big lifts. We have a little different format though this month with the deadlift. So I'm gonna go over the deadlift here one more time, because I think seeing it over and over again is important. You're gonna get your foot halfway underneath the bar, tighten up, brace up hard in your abs. Over under grip, I like to use the mixed grips coming down on my hips. I'm gonna take the slack out of the bar, I'm gonna sit back, my chest is pushing out, I'm sitting back in the tension here, coming up, driving that in so I feel my hamstrings and glutes, stick my butt out, chest out. Reset, take the slack out, and up. So for all the grinders this month, which is gonna be deadlift, bench, squat, and pull up, we're gonna do what's called a top off set. So we're gonna do our warm up sets and we're gonna work over the weight that we normally use. So let's say I'm deadlifting with 200 pounds for my sets of 5. I'm gonna go 5 to 10% over that. So I'm gonna use, just doing simple math, if I go 10% over my 200 pounds, that's 20 pounds. So I'm gonna do a 1 or 2 reps with that 220, that higher weight. And what that does is it kind of jacks the nervous system up so it's set at 220 pounds. So when you come back down and do sets of 5 at 200, it actually feels easier than it would if you just got up there and did it normally. So this is a trick they use with powerlifting. It's a great trick to work on getting more strength, to really kind of overshoot it, shoot the weight we're gonna work with, just doing 1 or 2 sets, a top off set, and then going back down to our work weight with 3 sets of 5. Once we've completed the 3 sets of 5, and you'll see this for all the lifts, we're gonna do speed sets. So the idea here is to take the work weight we're using for the deadlift for the sets of 5, and we're gonna go fast. We're gonna go here, bam, bam, working speed like an athlete, all right? We're gonna do 8 to 10 reps at that high intensity speed, two sets, all right? So that's your deadlift. Now for the bench, we're gonna use the exact same format. I'm gonna find some wall space here. This is a great mobilizer. This is our primer. It's called a wall sit mobilizer. So we're gonna go here, cross our legs up. We're gonna get our arms up here. You can see this is one I need to be doing. And we're just gonna slide up as high as we can, trying to keep our arms touching the wall and down. Slide up and down. We're gonna do 2 sets of 10 of that. You can see I have that tight right shoulder. Just to get the shoulders mobilized for bench press, activate the upper back. Once we've done our 2 sets of primers, same thing we did with the deadlifts, we're going over to our bench press, just reviewing. A lot of guys just get on the bench and just start going, but think about your setup once again. Get your feet screwed into the ground, get your braced up abs, put a little bit of an arch in your back, grip that bar tight. Right here, so my wrists aren't being lazy. And as I come down, I'm going to pull my shoulder blades back, tap, and drive. Tap and drive, all right? And I'm going to get my arm almost here versus here to protect my shoulder. Once again, we're doing a top off set, so go 5 to 10% higher than the work weight you're gonna use. Do 1 or 2 reps at that weight, and back it off for your 3 sets of 5, and then finish with the speed set as fast as you can. Okay, once we've done the 2 primer and grinders, now we're gonna go into an Amrap, which stands for as many rounds as possible. This is gonna be good muscle work, but it's also gonna be some great metabolic conditioning. So for this one, the Amrap, we're gonna start off with a 1 leg Romanian deadlift. We're gonna add, so we're gonna have 3 hamstring and glute exercises and 3 push exercises. We're gonna focus on triceps. So what we're gonna do is a set of 6, a set of 12, and a set of 24. And we're gonna pick a weight that we normally could do for 12 for most part. For the single leg Romanian deadlift, we're gonna just use some light dumbbells and we're gonna do 6 aside. And we're gonna come here about to the knee, pull up through the hip. This leg's gonna hover, push that hip back. And then I'm gonna just drive forward, 6 aside. So this one's a little bit different. Pick maybe like some 10 to 15 pound dumbbells, do 6 aside. And then we're gonna go down to the ball and we're going to do 12 hamstring curls here. Squeeze those hamstrings, come all the way out. Once we've done 12 of those, we're gonna finish with 24 hip lifts, really hitting the glutes and the hamstrings from just doing hip extensions. Your hamstring glutes are gonna be feeling it at this point. So we're gonna give them a break, and we're gonna transition over to triceps. So this Amrap is 3 sets and 3 exercises and 3 exercises. So after we've done those 3, we're gonna start here on the bench. Once again, pick a weight you can do for 12 on the tricep extensions, and we're gonna start and do that weight for 6. So 90 degrees, extend up, 90 degrees, extend up, and then we're gonna go into what's called the JM press, which is like a half press, half tricep extensions. We're gonna come down here, touch our forearm to our biceps, almost touching the dumbbells to the front of the shoulder, press up. So elbows, see how my elbows flare down, and then I extend them up my triceps. So I end up like this, and I'm just straighten my elbows out, squeeze my triceps. Then we're gonna finish with the diamond cutter here over the top. Maybe slide to the end of the bench if you need to, 90 degrees, straight. And this one's gonna be 24 reps, all right? The second one, the jam press, is 12 reps. And then we're gonna go right back into the single leg Romanian deadlifts. Those 6 in a row, you're gonna set your timer. If you have one in your gym or if on your phone, 10 minutes, you're gonna just keep going through that and try to do as many of those rounds as possible in 10 minutes. And then once we get done with that, since we're on front day, upper body, we're gonna add some ab circuits, timed abs, 3 exercises here. So we're on the ab circuit piece. We're gonna do V-ups, coming back, hold, nice long spine, hold, 30 seconds. Then we're gonna go to what's called a twisting reverse crunch. And I would recommend getting something sturdy to hold on to, going down to the ground, right here like this. And we're gonna just take, come down straight up, push those abs, turn, alternating side to side for 30 seconds. And then number 3 was this ab circuit. The great thing about this ab circuit, it focuses on different parts of the abdominal musculature. Finish one with this. Elbows on here, pulsing from a plank, 30 seconds. Keep those arms kind of pulling apart. Doing that in a circuit, 30 seconds each. Your abs will be tired after that. Rest a minute, then do 1 to 2 more circuits. When you're doing these ab circuits, if you hit fatigue, you can do what's called a rest pause. I think I talked about this last month. Stop, rest a few seconds, and then what you can do is come back and keep going until that 30 seconds is up. It's the best you can do in 30 seconds. If you start to feel your lower back, your form gets sloppy, it's okay to stop and rest for 5 seconds or so, reset, and keep going. So that's your ab circuit. And then for each of these days, we have what's called a mental fortitude test. So we're gonna try to see how we can perform in 3-minute time periods. So this is an over and back movement. We're gonna take a dumbbell, which is about what you would do for 12 reps on a shoulder press, is about the dumbbell you wanna start with. So for most guys, that's probably gonna be anywhere from 20 to 40 pounds probably. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna start here, we're gonna set a timer for 3 minutes, and we're gonna push up, over here, push up, over here, and you're gonna feel your shoulders and triceps working, overs and backs, almost like this, going side to side. You're gonna try to do 40 per side for 3 minutes, all right? So you're gonna race against the clock. You might need to stop and shake it out, but that's our final exercise. And by the end of this workout, your hamstrings and butt, your shoulders, chest, everything should feel like it's been hit, and your abs. So that's our first day. Same format we will have for the next day, which will be the front of the lower body, which will be the quads, and then focusing on the upper back and the biceps for the upper body.